But before I even tell you about the good news, I do want to talk a little bit about the trip because some hairy stuff happened. Tommy has a, he's a watch, he repairs, he's a watch business, A Better Time is called. He has a case of, but between his collection, my collection, and all the stuff he said, we came to South America with somewhere between 500 and 600 watches. Hey, I want to thank you all for being here, for real. So please do me a favor and hit the like if you haven't yet. My fear was this. I don't like even want to verbalize what my concerns were. I'm thinking there's so many moving parts. I was afraid that, we don't speak the language. I just assumed we were going to get there and say, what? You think you were going to get a cat on a plane? No. And they were going to turn us away. Everything was fine. I mean, the cats are stressful, but I had a close friend who has a lot of experience traveling abroad. And I said, they said, is Tommy taking all his watches? And I said, squirrel, good girl. I said, yeah. And they said, boy, I don't know what they're going to do at customs. And here's the thing. They were fine when we flew to Intercontinental, no problem there. I thought if there was going to be any trouble, it was going to happen in Bogota. And there was no trouble in Bogota. Where we had an issue was when we got to Guayaquil, because one of the custom agents said to Tommy, what's in the case? And Tommy said, watches. And he said, how many? Now, we had about, I think in the case, we might have had between 200 or 300. And he told, if they were new, we would have been in, I mean, you can't bring 500 new watches into a country because they don't want you to pay taxes on everything. Most of them were very, very old. But it looked hairy for a second. And do me a favor if you can. Can somebody leave a comment? I'm not seeing any comments. And I want to know if you guys can hear me. I see there are people in the chat. Can I get a 5x5 from somebody?